Hi guys, how are you? Thank you for watching my video. Thank you for tuning in. Today is an entrepreneurial topic. Today I just want to share with you some of the things that I've learned my first year of entrepreneurship. I recently started my own retail store named Charlie's Closet Boutique, named after me. I started it last year in June, and right now I'm working on our relaunch for the summer. So stay tuned. Make sure you follow my Instagram for more updates on that. Also, go on the website, shopcharliescloset.com and sign up for our newsletter. But anyways, I wanted to get into this video and just talk a little bit about like what I wish I would have done different, or what I wish I would have known before starting my own business. I feel like people think that entrepreneurship is like one of the easiest things that you can do. People think that just because you have your own business, just because you're working for yourself, that you don't have to worry about other people, that everything is just sunshine and rainbows and unicorns. And it's not. It's literally like having a job. Like, you're employed, like you're working for someone, you're working for yourself. And there's just so many things that I learned from my first few months as a entrepreneur, as a business owner. Now coming on a year, I felt like I should share some things with you about what I've experienced and what I felt in the past year. These thoughts are just coming from my experiences, so do not take them personal, but please listen to my advice, because I don't want you guys to make the same mistakes or have some type of intention when starting entrepreneurship. I had a shirt when I first started. I had a shirt, and it was a custom shirt that said pretty and profiting on it. Wow, I have a lot of tongue twisters. Pretty and profiting on it, and it was $20, and I sold $200, so 10 shirts in the first day. And that was just the first day. After that, I think I made up to $800 in sales just on that shirt alone. Like, I thought, like, when I saw that number, I was like, oh my god, like, this is crazy. Like, I didn't think people were gonna support me. Like, it was just so weird. It was so exciting. It was just everything that I wasn't expecting. And so, like, I don't know, like, it was just so unexpected, like, the amount of support I got on the first day. And then even after that, like, I wasn't expecting that. So during, like, when I was selling those shirts, I was like, wow, like, I could really do this. Like, that was my motivation. After 3 weeks of having, like, literally almost having sales almost every single day, like, it just dropped. And I was like, and I was really new to all of this, you guys. Like, I was so new to all of this. And I was like, okay, well, like, what's going on? Like, I was starting to feel a little self-conscious. Like, am I doing things right? Like, what's going on? Like, I don't know. Like, I just wasn't selling as much as I did. And I realized that consistency is such a big thing. Like, even though I was consistent, finding potential customers was so key to even being consistent. So, like, I could promote the same shirt, but I gotta find different people each day who want to buy the shirt. Like, the same person who just bought the shirt is gonna buy the shirt again if they already have it, so that was one of my biggest mistakes. Like, I wasn't thinking. That was my biggest thing. I didn't have a plan. So I had an initial plan when I started my business. I had a plan for like the first week. I knew exactly what I was going to do. Things were going great. So for the first 3 weeks, I was following that plan. And then after that, it just started to slowly go downhill. Number one is definitely being consistent. Like, consistency is such key. Like, it's so key. And then even with being consistent, like, you have to find different ways to find customers. Number two was, like, you have to, this is so annoying, sorry guys, you have to be able to self-motivate yourself. I am wasting gas. You have to be able to self-motivate yourself. There were days where I didn't have no motivation to do anything. And then I would get a sale and I would be like, oh, yeah, let me go do some work. Like, and I hated that mentality that I had. It really wasn't something that I purposely wanted or, you know, put on myself, but it's something that just kind of grew on me. Like, if I wasn't motivated to do anything, I wouldn't do anything, and it hurt my business. When you're not self-promoting every day, like trying to find lead customers and things like that, like, it hurts your business. There will be days where I just didn't do anything at all, and then there'll be days where I worked my butt off. Like, I was doing photo shoots, I was getting new inventory, I was making sure it was on the site that night. Like, I was contacting so many different people. Like, I was so motivated. So through my 12 months of being an entrepreneur and having my own business, I realized that self-motivation is key, along with consistency. Another big thing that I realized was that not everyone will support you. That, for me, was huge, because I love supporting my friends, I love supporting my family, I love supporting people on social media doing great things for their community. I love supporting people who have their own businesses. Whatever it is that you do, like, I really genuinely want to support you. And I feel like in my first business, I feel like in my first year, I felt like I was very underestimated. I felt like my ideas were getting stolen just because nobody knew who I was. Like, there were like boutiques literally stealing my models, stealing my pictures, and blocking me. Like, oh my God, I don't know. I just thought that was so grimy. Like, I'm not even gonna speak on anybody, but there's this one boutique. When I tell you, like, I look at other boutiques as inspiration. Like, how can I take this idea and make it my own, you know? And y'all, I'm just literally, the only reason why I knew about this boutique was because one of my models was posting for them. And at the time, she wasn't doing, like, she was a model, but she was just getting into modeling apparel, you know, for like businesses and retail stores and things like that. So when I saw her post a picture of her modeling in their clothing, I was just like, oh, okay. Like, no, like, genuinely, I was like, okay. Then I clicked on the page and I was blocked. I was literally blocked. I said, are you kidding me? I don't even know you. Like, I legit don't even know you. And I was just so mind blown because, one, like, you have my model. That's fine. I don't care. This is her modeling career. This is what she wants to do. I'm going to support whatever she wants to do. But the fact that you had to block me, like, mind you guys, this was like literally in my third, fourth month of being a business owner and owning my own boutique. I was very confused on why I was blocked. Other than that, like, I experienced a lot of support from my friends, family. Like, people were messaging me like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. You know, people are watching you even when you don't realize it, blah, blah, blah. And then there were times where I felt like I was not supported at all. Like, I had events, or I went to events and nobody that I knew showed up. It was kind of like an on and off support type thing. And I don't know. I was just really, like, I just observed everything. Like, how people wanted me to be there for them, but couldn't be at any events that I was at. And it was just like, okay, well, that's cool. But then at the event, I met people that actually, you know, generally still support me to this day. So, I mean, there are good and bad sides when it comes to support. And people have this theory or think that to support someone, you have to buy something from them. No, like, there's so many free opportunities for people to support their friends and support other businesses. I also learned that it takes time to build something valuable. In like my first year, I felt like I was on like a roller coaster. Like, I was literally up here and then I was down here, and I was up here and I was down here with my emotions and how I felt about my brand. There was times in school when I was like, oh, I don't know if this is right for me. Like, should I still be doing this? I I just felt like there were so many obstacles coming into my life, specifically while I was in college, that I was just like, I don't know, like, if this is right for me, you know. So I love my store so much that I want other people to love it too. And I realized it's going to take time. Like, you can't build something so valuable, something you want to be very valuable, in such a short period of time. And so I had to learn that every little piece of effort that I give counts to what I hope my business will be in the future, you know. So I kind of had to put that into perspective and think about, okay, well, what did I do last year that I loved so much, and what can I do better? Like, I just had to give myself an overall self-check. Like, I had to put myself in check, like, Charlie, you know, you did great, you can do better, but don't let any of your losses dictate how you feel about your business. Like, if this is what you really want to do, you're going to put your all into it, and you're going to take your losses as lessons, and you're going to take your wins and figure out how you can make them 100 times better. So I feel like I touched on this a little bit earlier, but another thing that I learned was that you can't go into entrepreneurship blind. Like, you have to have a plan. Starting off, I had like a plan for like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and that was it. And then I was just, you know, taking things day by day. And then I realized, like, later on, that this is not causing me any type of results. Like, I'm not seeing any results. So I had to come up with a sales goal. I had to come up with I had to come up with a strategic sales plan. I had to come up with branding and marketing and things like that for the long term. So now I'm creating a plan for a whole year out. A lot of people like to create plans for like 5 years. I don't think I could do that. I want to see what my potential and what I can give in the next year, and then build off of that and see where I can take this. So right now I have a sales goal for the rest of this year, a strategic sales plan for the rest of this year, branding, marketing. Like, I'm still working on those things for the relaunch, and everything's just been going great now. Like, I feel like I really wish I would have known all of this in the beginning. Maybe I would have been better off. But like I said before, like, I love my business so much that I'm in love with the process. So everything that I do makes me happy. Like, I genuinely feel happy. I genuinely feel like I'm doing what I'm supposed to do with my life. Like, I don't know, I genuinely feel like I'm giving my all into this relaunch and making sure that things are perfect the way I want them, and having a goal and a plan for every aspect of my business so I can see results. So yeah, I would really encourage you to work on a sales goal, sales plan, sales strategic plan, a strategic sales plan. I keep mixing that up. A sales goal, strategic sales plan, branding, marketing. If you guys have any questions on anything of that nature, please DM me. I am so open to helping anyone and answering your questions. Just leave your questions in the description box. Leave your questions in the comment section. I'll be sure to reply to you. But that's all I have for today. Hopefully in the next week, I'll be able to give you a little background on my business and answer some of the questions that you guys have. If you'd like to see more videos like this, give this a thumbs up. Share this with your friends and family. Make sure you subscribe so you can join my family. Thank you for watching my video, and I'll see you next time.